All right, everybody, welcome back. We are diving deep today into something a lot of you have been asking about, and that's going from A1 to B2
Leveling up.
in English.
Yeah.
We're talking English learning.
Yes.
And so we're looking at this roadmap from A1 to B2 English, a step-by-step plan.
It's a good one.
So to get started,
Yeah.
like how would you kind of describe this whole A1 to B2 journey?
Right?
What are we even talking about?
So you're going from like the basics, like, you just started learning English
Right.
to like, you can actually use it. You can have conversations. You can.
So it's not just I can order a coffee.
Exactly. You can actually like,
Yes.
read a book and understand it.
Yeah.
You can have a debate.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a big jump.
It is a big jump.
Okay, so thinking about that journey, I mean, one thing I always think about with learning new things is like,
Yeah.
Motivation, staying on track, all that.
Absolutely.
Does this plan address that at all?
It does. And one of the things I really liked was this idea of micro challenges.
Okay.
So instead of like, saying, I'm going to be fluent in English by the end of the year,
Which feels impossible.
yeah, it's like, how do you even like break that down? So they
Yeah.
say like, learn 5 new verbs a day or,
Okay.
read for 15 minutes or something like that.
So small little wins.
Exactly.
Okay, and those add up.
Yeah, like how do you eat an elephant?
Right, one bite at a time.
Exactly, one bite at a time.
Love it. Okay, so we're breaking it down into these micro challenges, but for someone who's actually on that journey,
Yeah.
going from A1 to B2,
Mm.
what could they expect to see changing in their everyday life?
Like practically speaking?
Yeah, exactly.
So, at A1, you're, like I said, ordering a coffee, asking for directions, very basics.
Survival.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when you get to B2, you can, like I said, participate in a debate. You can understand like a news article.
Wow.
You can maybe even negotiate a business deal or something like that. So it's a whole nother level.
So it's really like functioning in English.
Exactly.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see in this roadmap, they talk about this technique called shadowing.
Oh, yeah.
And I've heard of that, but I'm kind of curious. What's your take on it?
I think it's a fantastic technique. Basically, what you do is you listen to a native speaker
Okay.
and you try to like copy them, like their pronunciation and their intonation.
In real time.
Yeah, as they're speaking.
Oh, wow.
So it's like a workout for your tongue.
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, and it really makes you pay attention to like the sounds of English.
The nuances.
Yes, exactly.
That's great. I have to try that one. Okay, so this roadmap also recommends a bunch of different resources.
Mm-hmm.
Were there any that you thought were particularly helpful or that stood out to you?
I thought the section on graded readers was really interesting.
Okay, and tell me, what are graded readers?
So they're basically books that are written specifically for language learners.
Okay.
So the vocabulary and the grammar is like simplified a little bit. But they're still like engaging stories.
Right, so it's not like a textbook.
Exactly.
Oh.
And they recommend, choosing books that you're actually interested in.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So like if you love mysteries, find a graded reader that's a mystery.
Oh, I love that.
Even if it's like a little bit above your level, it's good to kind of push yourself a little bit.
Yeah, and you're more likely to actually read it.
Exactly.
Right, instead of putting it down being like, this is boring.
Yeah. You want to enjoy the process.
I love that. And that kind of seems to be like a theme throughout this whole roadmap, is like making it fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like language learning should be enjoyable.
Yeah, it shouldn't feel like a chore.
No.
Awesome. All right. So I think we've covered a lot of really great strategies from this, from A1 to B2 English
Right.
roadmap.
Yeah, we talked about micro challenges,
Right.
shadowing,
Yeah.
graded readers,
Yeah, and like the overall theme of like, making it fun and breaking it down.
finding what works for you.
Yeah. Awesome. And I guess as like a final thought for our listeners, what would you say is like one small step that they can take today
Yeah, like right now, what's one thing?
to get started on this journey?
Yeah, so I would say pick one of the techniques we talked about,
Okay.
whether it's shadowing or finding a graded reader,
Mm-hmm.
and just do it for like 5 minutes.
Oh,
Set a timer and just see how it feels.
I love it. That's great advice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And to all our listeners out there, happy English learning.
Good luck.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.